Hello.
Let's bump it up.
Hey. Hey. So I bet we're wondering, Art Deco, why aren't you in drag? You usually film most of your YouTube video in drag. And to that, I say, I'm so tired of being in drag right now. Been really busy. Like just constantly either working, having bookings, preparing for my big trip. Ooh, more on that later. And I just don't want to be in drag right now. So I think that's fair. With that being said, welcome to a new YouTube video, becoming Mollie Guac. So, as you know, Mollie Guac is my obsession. This is Mollie Guac. I love Mollie Guac. And we had a show, which was the roast of Mollie Guac. So, what better to do for a roast of Mollie Guac than to make a Mollie Guac inspired look and then perform in it and roast Mollie Guac in it and then look really cool for Mollie Guac and do a Mollie Guac inspired photo shoot and shit. So, what were my goals with this look? You're probably asking. Am I stealing this from Twink Trash? Yeah, I am. Because I like to set goals for myself as well, and I'm a baddie. So, what were my goals? Goal 1 was being able to perform in it. Obviously, I need to work on making sure my outfits are performable and not going to fall apart on stage because I tend to hot glue and then tend to not care. So I need to make sure that it'll stay together and it's not going to fall apart and it's going to work perfectly. Goal 2, give Mollie Guac realness. I didn't want to have to hashtag RuPologize. I didn't want to hashtag get shot in the head by Mollie Guac. I just wanted to serve Mollie Guac realness. And then goal 3 was, for the entire show, was to just have fun. Because I get really stressed out and overwhelmed, especially when it comes to doing anything funny or comedy-based, because I've been told most of my drag career that I am not funny when I try to write jokes. Seen on T4, seen on other things that I did, seen on literally anything else. That just pissed me off. So yeah, those are my goals. Do I remember them? No, but I said them. Okay, unlike the last few projects where I forget to film the start of it, I quite literally haven't started working on this look at all in preparation for this video. So this is the base garment that I'm gonna use. It's this really kind of ugly Shein dress that I bought. I don't buy from Shein all the time, I promise. I bought this a while ago for my senior pictures, and then I tried it on and I was like, wow, this is so not flattering on my body that I have to get this off now. So my plan is cut the skirt off, throw it out, get rid of it. Or, well, I'm probably gonna save the fabric so I can just have like this random print. Cover the corset part in my fabric, which is all this fun dotted. I'm not grabbing all the fabrics, but it's polka dot fabrics that I have. So I'm gonna cover the corset in that. And then I have some cones right here. Now we're gonna go here. And then I want to install like snap pins or Velcro. So when a certain part of the song comes on, I can just do this, bam! And there's gonna be tinsel inside of these. And I'm just gonna be like waving it around and ooh. Death drop. It's a dip. Okay. Okay, whatever. I'm sick of this. Okay, so let's get started. So for this look, This look is inspired specifically by this Mollie Guac look. The dots, the circle look, it's giving circle, circle, something, something, circle. You know, that's this fuck ass song.
Circle, circle. Have you heard a circle? She's.
It's inspired by that. I'm going on a tangent. I want to do a Mollie Guac inspired look. I chose the dots look because I love polka dots. They're my favorite pattern. And so I was like, let me just do the dots look. And then do a dots inspired photo shoot where I do it by my washing machine, even though I don't fit in a washing machine because I'm a little big. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Anyways. So update on my look. I've just been gluing these polka dot pieces over the panels, and I know it looks crazy bad right now, like really, really, really bad, because like these pins are holding it together. Because it's not a cinched garment, it's really loose, but I'm gonna just use that to my advantage. Oh, that's why I've been having trouble gluing it, because this wasn't pinned. But yeah, this is the base, and I'm gonna put some fabric here, and then I'm gonna like hem it, make it look pretty. I'm gonna get, damn, I'm really not showing this good, huh? I'm gonna get ribbon and like do lining, like a little, like ribbon here. I think it's gonna be white ribbon here. I might go do that today. I might go out and get it. Who knows though? Now, fair warning, most of the videos I took throughout this process were in the midst of what I'd like to call my tired era. AKA, I wanted nothing more. I didn't want to do anything drag related. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay in bed. I was so tired of working and drag, and I had back-to-back bookings that I was planning for, and I kept having to change things, and I had so much to plan for, and it was just so stressful. So I was in a really, I wouldn't say dark place, but I was just like, meh. I was like, eh. And so I didn't really want to do anything. But I wanted to film the video anyways because it's fun. Also, fair warning again, if you see me touching my body like this, it's because I'm sunburnt and it's really itchy right now. And the only way I can do it is touching my body. Because if I itch it, it hurts even more. I just took a medicine for it, so hopefully that kicks in while I'm filming. Ow. Hey people. Okay. I've been forgetting to film updates. But new update is I got ribbon for lining, and then I've been sewing up these pieces to make the skirt. So I'm tired. I don't really want to do this right now. You can see here that I'm literally just like giving up on explaining anything because I'm just so tired. Like I'm so tired. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. Oh, I should probably time lapse this, huh? I'm so tired. I don't want to get up. But I suppose for science. I didn't explain it, but on the pieces, I cut them into like triangular weird shapes, and then I ruffled the top of them or scrunched it up or whatever so that it would give a fun silhouette to the dress. I just wanted to clarify that. That's why they look like that. And when I was like hemming them, aka just folding it over and sewing it, I was just not using the right tension. Just a whole lot of shit that I was doing wrong. Oh, I already started it. Oops. Okay, we're in our quiet era because I'm tired. But basically, I have this all done. Yeah. And I just have to decide how I want to put the stuff on. Because I have all of these done, and they're kind of bad. But I also kind of don't care right now. So, it's okay. I'll probably glue them, but I think I want to line them first with the stuff that I already said I was going to do. So, that's my plan. And then, I don't know, I'm tired. Look what my dog is doing in my fabric. Amelia! What are you doing in my fabric? Amelia! I'm this way. Amelia, I'm this way. There you go. Hi, baby. Okay, hi, people. I've been forgetting to film updates while I was working on this, so I kind of got really far into it. But this is it so far. I have the skirt moment. That's just like a bunch of random polka dot fabrics all cascading down, and then I'm gonna do smaller pieces like this size probably on the back to make it more even. And then I have these coming down because they're gonna match the... Okay, I accidentally stopped recording. Stupid ass thumb. But basically, these ruffly things are gonna match a ruffly thing I'm gonna put up here. And then I have to cover these in a fabric. I think it's gonna be red and blue. And then, yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna add more details. Then I have to work on the reveal because the cone, because I'm gonna have the bra, but I wanna have them rip off somehow. And I just have to figure out how to like do that. So, science time. Okay, so I'm just making the cone bras, but I'm kind of struggling. Okay, ignore being like put on the floor. I'm trying to make the cone bras, kind of struggling a little bit.
There's my dog.
I don't really care to record this. I'll record later. The cones, I basically just wrapped them in fabric, and ignore me itching my nose. I'm a mess. Horchata. My father was like, "Who wants to get Mexican food for Cinco de Mayo?" And I was like, that would be me. Hey people, I'm just recording this update before I take a break from this look. What do you want? They're coming for me. Help. But I made the cones, and then I think my plan is, like, when I do them, they're gonna sit on another piece, and so, like, that seals it. Ew, creature. And so it'll kind of seal onto it. So I don't really have to do much, like, because it'll be on me, and then, like, when I want to reveal it, it'll pull off. The only issue is I'm gonna have to, like, glue a little bit, like, put a little bit of glue on it so that it holds through the performance, because I'm revealing at the end. But, like, it's a strong hold as long as I, like, press it hard enough. So I'll probably put a little glue, like, bam, 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 little glue, and press it down, and then rip it off during the performance. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna go lie down. Okay, so I'm working on the titty cover thingies. So my plan is, so I have the red one and the blue one, obviously, and I'll have the cone, and then it can fit on it, but it's very tight, and if I bang it in, it like really fits. And like, see, like I can wiggle it, and it doesn't come out very easily. It still comes out, like it'll come out eventually, probably. Oh damn, this is strong. Or that's the hot. No, it was just really strong. But yeah, that's basically what's gonna hold it. I'll probably just put a dollop of hot glue in it before I go on stage, so it, just in case. So, and then I can still rip it off because it won't be super strong. But yeah, that's basically how it is. And then I'm gonna just glue these onto the titties of the dress. Yeah. Okay, update. I got the boob things on. Then I did the edges, and I was like, wow, the edges look so horrible. So I've been putting on this ruffled, like it's this ribbon, but I wanted it to be ruffled, so you couldn't really tell that it was a flat ribbon on a curved surface, and it would look like shit. So I was like, okay, I'll ruffle it. Couldn't ruffle it like this because it's too small. And then, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to hand ruffle it. So I had to pull like the string to like make it ruffled. And I was like, ugh, this is gonna take forever. It did, and then I broke the string like 2 times, and this is me just hoping for the best. But I think it looks good. And it's doing its job, which is covering up my mistakes. Yeah. Okay, before I go to work, I'm just gonna show you where I'm at. I think I already updated about the tits and the ruffling detailing, but I just want to show off the full garment. I also added extra fabric to just kind of add more color and more texture and more shape and shit. So yeah, this is the garment so far. All I have to do is attach the ruffles here and here, make a headpiece, finish the chest area, and then do any other additional detailings. But it's basically done, and then I just have to focus on ignore that or I'm gonna get mad. I just have to focus on my roast and my performance. Yo. Hey people. I'm basically done with this dress. I haven't really worked on drag in a while. I've been taking a break, been focusing on some life stuff. Here's my kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. She's sleeping. I'm also using her to store that because I didn't want to move it. But this is the dress. All I've done is hem it up here and then do the sleeves. Oh, and I don't know if I filmed an update of me adding these. I also don't know why this isn't glued, but I gotta fix that after. But yeah, it's basically done. I think I'm just gonna add this piece to the back. I just don't want to move her because she's sleeping. She's so eepy. But yeah, that's basically this look done. Well, actually, I want to make a headpiece, and I'm just gonna make a cone headpiece like the boobs. But like, it's just putting fabric on a cone, so it's not really gonna be that gaggy. So yeah, I'll film any more updates if I need to. Yeah. We got the show. So we get to the roast. So the show, I get there really early. I get there at like 5:30. Call time was like 6:36, something like that. I was just kind of stressed out. I got there before Mollie was in drag, basically, because I'm an early bird. Stop. You're pissing me off. So I was just vibing low-key. And then, you know, the show happens. I'm like literally second to perform, which is stupid. You should never put me second because you're getting the best first. And that's not fun because then you have to watch flops perform. That's a joke. I love everyone that performed. We finished the show and I did really good. So, I bet you're wondering, Art Deco, are you gonna show us some clips from the show? And to that, I'll say, yeah. So here's my performance.
Do we have any horror fans here? Yeah, make some noise if you love horror movies. Okay, how about the Terrifier franchise? Do we have any Terrifier fans? Yeah, well this next performer is the less successful Art the Clown, so give it up for Art Deco.
I didn't just perform. I also did a little bit of a roast. I did a little bit of a roast. Whips my ponytail. I did a little bit of a roast. So here are some clips from my roast of Mollie Guac. Fair warning, some of the jokes aren't good, so I cut them out. So y'all will think, oh my god, Art Deco ate so bad. And y'all are gonna see me literally like fumble my words so bad that I forget what I was going on about. But that's not, I don't want to spoil it. Take a look at the roast. How y'all doing? Hello, it is I, Art Deco, aka Mollie Guac's evil LGBT they them alter ego ecstasy queso, aka shorter rounder Mollie Guac. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this roast, aka Mollie smells like rotten meat and her bald head kind of reminds me of a russet potato, I want to look at our roasters. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Half these people aren't here because they're floppy, but I'm still gonna say my roast because I liked them. Gorgonzola, imagine like a creature over there. You market yourself as creamy and stinky, and I think that's unfair. In my personal opinion, Gorgonzola doesn't stink. She just looks like she does. Tomfoolery. Imagine the red things up there. That's all you'll Lord! Tomfoolery. That's all you'll ever be. Brooke Poole, another person that's not here. Okay, little fun fact about me. I have a pool back at my house in Fitchburg, and Brooke and my pool share a lot in common. They're both shallow, they're both dirty, and they're both busted. And I'm just kidding. My pool's actually pretty deep. Chicken patty! I'm vegan! If I didn't roast you, fuck you. Mollie, when I first met you, I thought you were horrible at dancing. Your makeup skills were subpar, and honestly, you look like you accidentally fell into a lost and found bin and got on stage.
Says you. Says you.
You didn't let me finish. And I was wrong.
Okay, thank you.
You chose to wear that purposefully. I mean, Mollie Guac looks like if the Tasmanian devil took a spin through a party city and said, it'll do. Mollie Guac started performing live roughly a year ago. Strangely enough, I discovered I had this really horrible chronic condition that usually flares up at her shows. It's called sight. Mollie recently had a show called Missing. Yes, give it up for Missing. Don't.
Yes.
The tagline was, Mollie goes missing. And we wish you had. Girl, what was I saying? At the show, she was dressed up as a piñata, which is the only way she could get people to hit on her. Now, as a trans non-binary individual myself, I think during this time we really need to uplift our community and stand with each other. Anyways, here's some jokes about Mollie Guac being non-binary, even though she isn't. Mollie Guac looks non-binary. Mollie Guac looks so non-binary, she looks like if a man and a woman had a baby. Mollie Guac looks so non-binary, she gives both trans men and trans women gender envy. Mollie Guac looks so non-binary, she looks like the alien and the illegal sex change operation Trump warned us about. Mollie Guac could tell me she identifies as a chartreuse plant pot, and the only thing I question is why the fuck she's wearing a pair of jeans and a skirt together. Mollie Guac. I'm recording this later, but no one found this joke funny until the last bit. And I'm so mad because it was my favorite reference I ever did. There was another reference, but I cut it out of the video because no one laughed and no one got it. And then I just felt really embarrassed. Mollie Guac, with that much makeup, all of your wigs, and light on your face, maybe we should call you Slurs. That was an audience punishment for trying to get away. I don't have this. So with that comes the end of my roast. I am Mollie Guac. No, I'm not. Wait. Let me finish. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I am Art Deco, and I stand with bad drag. So I forgot to mention when I was filming yesterday. Well, I have the headpiece in my bed, so we'll just pretend I'm wearing it. We got actual live reaction from Mollie Guac of her opinion on my performance and look. Take a look. Mollie Guac is here. This is Mollie Guac. Mollie Guac, how do you rate my Mollie Guac impersonation fit 1 through 10?
You did amazing, honestly. The Mylar and the combs was like a 10. It was so good. I will say I usually finish my edges, but it's okay. I saw past it.
This bitch is wearing a lamp on her head. It's fine. This is going in my YouTube video that she doesn't watch.
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch it now. I promise.
You better, because I have to edit all this now.
I'm gonna
I can't wait to look. You look so bad. So with that being said, let's go over our goals. First of all, could I perform in it? Yes, I could perform in it. Did my tights rip in the middle of the performance? And so there was just a whole gooch shot? Yeah, a little bit. But it's fine because I had extra pairs of tights on, so who cares? But everything stayed together, and it was fine. Goal 2, serving Mollie Guac realness. I think I did serve Mollie Guac realness. I think Mollie Guac enjoyed the look. Yeah, I think I served Mollie Guac realness, even down to the fucked up, horrible makeup, the terrible outfit, and the overall lack of dance ability and comedy chops. I think I nailed it without by showing that she has no talent and that she's actually just really bad at drag. And I think I embodied that in a way that no one else could. And goal 3, did I have fun? Yeah, I did. Did I keep messing up on my roast? Yeah, I did. Did I make jokes that weren't funny because they're funny to me in my head because I have inside jokes with myself, and then I made them, specifically when I quoted Jessica Wilde saying, "You are so fat, girl," to a girl that wasn't even fat, and then nobody knew the reference or found it funny. So I was like, yes, I did do that, but I had so much fun. I've never done a live roast, so it was really fun hearing the audience laugh, and it was really fun, you know, being slay. So yeah, with that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I'm not in drag, but there's some drag in this video, and there's a lot of okay, whatever, fuck you. Okay, I didn't even flip you off, but I feel like I look stupid when I flip people off. Okay, that might... Stop, please.
Ignore that.